All right, y'all, right here we have the Top Sun dried toppings vegetable mix to add to ramen. This company sent this to me so I could do this taste test video with you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. I went ahead and made some up so that we can do the taste test. Super easy to do. All you do is take your ramen packet, put it into the boiling water, and then once it starts separating, throw in a 1/4 teaspoon of this right here, and you cook it with the ramen. Then whenever it's all done, everything's all nice and noodly and whatnot, you strain it in a colander and you're good to go. So, like, ridiculously, it's cooking ramen and then just adding stuff into it. But they do say on the back right here, whenever you're cooking it, if you don't want to cook it with the noodles, although I think it's a good idea to cook it with the noodles because the noodles will kind of soak in a lot of the flavor of whichever kind of topping you have. It'll make it just taste better, I think. But if you wanted to just rehydrate them in boiling water, you can do that too. And so, in case you want to add it to something else. So I figured that we would do a little demonstration of that. I got a almost 1/4 cup right there. Throw that into there. And then this is some boiling water that I just boiled up. We're going to let that sit right there because I want to show y'all how it rehydrates. I haven't tested this out yet, so this is kind of a new thing for me, but that's what it looks like right there. So we're just going to let it sit in there. It says, I think, about 30 minutes for it to get fully rehydrated. So we'll put that on over to the side right there, and let's get into this right here. So as you can see, I got some good ramen noodles in there. I've got all these extra mix-ins right there. And what I like about this, too, is that it's like whole foods. It's not like powdered substance that they've just added to it. So your ingredients in this is carrot, corn, cabbage, broccoli, bok choy, shiitake mushrooms, white mushrooms, roasted garlic, green onion. You notice how I can pronounce every single one of these words and I know exactly what they are. It's amazing. Bean curd, and then they tell you what's in the bean curd, which is soybean water and sodium hyposulfite. Tofu, which is soybean and calcium sulfate, and goji berries. So that's awesome. They do note that it does contain soy, and they recommend that you store it best in a tightly sealed in a cool, dry place. It does come with the re-zippable bag right there, so as far as tightly sealing it, that's super simple. Just either drop this into a cabinet, may want to put it in the refrigerator, I don't know. It doesn't say that you have to. But super easy to store, super easy to cook with if you're looking for a great additive to add to your ramen. All right, let's get into it. All right, so after I strained it, it was really hot and steamy. So I sprayed some cold water on it too, and that keeps the noodles from sticking. By the way, I use these rice noodles right here from Lotus Foods. Really good stuff if you want a more like rice-based noodle. So this is what we got right here. I got a little bit of that green additive into there. Look, let me grab this little nougat right here, and let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. So it's not like a pop in the mouth. By the way, I did not add anything else to this. There's no butter, there's no salt, there's no nothing added to it. It's literally just the ramen boiled with this all in one. And so, let me see, I want to take another bite. I get a little bit more of the goodies in there. It adds like these small little pops of that like vegetable taste that you'd want from something like this. Excuse me. That's really good. And you get a nice medley of vegetables in there. So it's like, you know, if you go to the restaurant and you order the vegetable medley and they put it over onto the side, sometimes you might scoop a little bit of it, maybe eat a little bit of it with the rest of your meal and kind of all as one. That's what you're doing right here. So you're getting those good vegetables into there. Oh, look, there's a big chunk of mushroom right there. Let's get that down. And whenever you cook it, it really tenderizes it whenever you go to rehydrate it. That is really good. If you're looking to add some vegetables to your ramen, some real vegetables, this is the stuff right here. Look, let's take a look at our hydrated portion right here. Look at that. That looks great. So now I can just strain this, and then if I want to, I can add it over any type of meal that I want to add vegetables to, which is awesome. So see how they all kind of opened up? Everything looks nice and yummy. Got good color to it. Let's go ahead and take a bite of this. I'm curious to know what this tastes like kind of by itself. And if y'all have ever watched any of my taste test videos before, I try to get a taste of just the product by itself with nothing added to it. And of course, this one has the added ramen to it. But I wanted to do a taste test of this just rehydrated. So let's see what this tastes like. Oh yeah. I don't know what maybe it's the corn that I'm tasting, but I got this nice like pop. It's got a good texture to it. That's delicious. If you like adding vegetables to things, you want to get that extra little bit of nutrition, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of this right here. The Top Sun vegetable mix right there. By the way, you get 14 ounces in here, and this one serving that I did right here, I just did what they recommended, which was a 1/4 cup. And so there's 20 servings per container in here. That's almost if you Monday through Friday, if you want to have a little vegetable mix added to it, you could easily do that. Another great thing about this too is that you could, ramen you can cook stovetop, you can cook in a microwave, very easy to do. So if you're like on the go, you could do it over a campfire because all you need is boiling water. Anywhere where you have boiling water, you can make this. I've just got a tea kettle right here and I was able to rehydrate this. So y'all definitely go and grab y'all some of this if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.